What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right. So, as we all remember, sadly, it was last December that we lost Tommy Tiny Lister at the age of 62. Um, Apparently, most of us thought it was due to complications from the bug. Okay. Now, he'll always be best remembered for his role as Debo in the 1995 hit film Friday, and he also reprised that role in 2000's Next Friday. We also were in several other films, um, gang related. He was in Jackie Brown. Um, some of us remember him as Zeus and several WWE programs in the late 80s, early 90s, also in No Holds Barred. My favorite role from him is from The Fifth Element because that role was different. It went against his stereotypical bully, brutish, brutish type character. They played the president. I think what was it? The intergalactic president. But anyway, the point of this video is that the autopsy uh, report has come out via TMZ, and it finds that he did not die directly from the bug, although he apparently did have it, but he actually died of heart disease. In particular, he died of hypertensive and atherosclerotic heart disease, which is a very common cause of death for older people, in particular, older black men. What that specifically means is that over time, fatty deposits and plaque builds up in the arteries, and it causes your blood pressure to go up. It causes your heart to work harder, and frequently, what happens is that your heart enlarges, as it was in the case of Mr. Lister, and it doesn't work as properly. That's why he had issues with fluid in the lungs, which is why he actually was having problems breathing in the last several days. And it wasn't primarily because of the COVID. Ah, shit, I already said it. Oh, well, take me down, YouTube. It wasn't because of the bug. It was because of the symptoms from having a failing heart. He also had poor circulation in his legs. And that squares up with something that I remember John Sally said in an interview. John Sally said that he had seen Tiny recently, several months ago, maybe like 2019, 2000, early 2020, and he noticed that his legs were really big, swollen, and he got him on a treadmill, you know what I'm saying? And he said that Tiny lost like 20 pounds of fluid from his body in like a month or something like that. It was just built up fluid from the fact that his heart was not working very well anymore. Now I do remember reading that he was a diabetic, and you wonder for a guy that admits to having used steroids, you do wonder how much that had effect on his cardiovascular problem. You know, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? But it's a very common problem. You know what I'm saying? Very common problem, especially when you're a big guy. You know what I'm saying? I encourage everybody who's listening to me, especially if you're over the age of 40, and if you have family history, definitely over the age of 35, you know, to get your heart checked out just to make sure that there's no real serious problems going on. You know what I'm saying? We also what happened to LaMarcus Aldridge. He's an athlete. Now he's okay, but you know what I'm saying? These things happen, especially as we get older. And 62 is still too young, in my opinion, for a guy like Lister to check out. So just thought I would do this video and tell people about what happened with him. So what you guys think?